Hey man, we in Dallas, Texas. Got my boy D, USFL, NFL vet, you know what I'm saying? Finna do a little podcast with him. Introduce y'all to my boy, show you what we about, a real deal. Talk with Jmarc.
Welcome to the Real Deal Talk Podcast with your host, Jmarc.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Jmarc with Real Deal Talk. Got my guest, Darrion. Know him from back in the day, you know what I'm saying?
Longhorns? Oh,
Longhorn. Yeah? Hey, I was telling him about that Pee Wee days, man. Man, tell people about you, man.
Sheesh. Well, to make a very long story short, born in Dallas, Texas. Grew up in Red Oak, Texas. Went to high school Red Oak, transferred from Red Oak. Went to Bishop Dunn to have a better shot at college. From Bishop Dunn, graduated, went to Oklahoma State, was there for 4 years, got hurt, ended up transferring, using my grad transfer year to go to Nebraska with my younger brother, Damien. So went to Nebraska with him.
Shout out to that boy, Damien.
Bud.
A dog.
Dog.
Not
just saying that either because that's my brother. Like,
no.
I play football because I'm good at it. He plays football because, like, he is in love with it.
Yeah.
But went to Nebraska, had a ball there. From there, I ended up signing as an undrafted free agent with the 49ers. Was there 2 years until I tore my Achilles. I tore my Achilles in, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
In 2021. Tore my Achilles, sat down for some time, healed up, went to Atlanta for a camp, got invited to camp, and then got released. So I've been a regular person for the past few months.
Yeah.
I want to say in December, I had...
Humbling. Would you say it was a humbling experience?
You know what? I won't even say humbling, bro, because I'm humble by nature.
Yeah.
It was a very liberating moment for me.
Yeah.
Reason why I say liberating is because, like, my whole life has been football, and more football.
Yeah.
And people say, like, make sure you have a plan B.
Yeah.
And the plan B that they pushed on me was coaching.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you can coach.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro, I don't need football.
Yeah.
So when it was taken from me, it really made me think. It made me have to utilize my degree, my master's. It made me, like, really think about, like, what it is out of life that I want outside of football. Like, it's liberating.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say it's liberating is because now I signed to play with the USFL with the Birmingham Stallions. So I'm supposed to go out there later on this week to do that. But it's just like, now I'm going in not with I need football, but more so of I'm doing this because I enjoy it.
For sure.
This not to say all be all.
Yeah.
You know, people always say, you know, people who are hungry perform better because they know they need it.
Yeah.
But I feel like I can have more freedom to be the best I can be and have more risk because I also know that ain't it for me. So that's why I say it was very liberating, me being hurt, being able to sit down. I rooted myself in my family. Being gone since 2015, my family only been here a few months. It didn't hinder my relationship.
Yeah.
But my connection with my family had
suffered, you could tell, yeah. Because you miss birthdays, you miss holidays.
No,
because, like, playing college sports, bro, I didn't get to go home for Thanksgiving 4 years. Christmas, barely, depending on what your season was like.
Definitely.
Off seasons, you always busy. All the homies be, you know,
partying,
spring breaking, shit, you locked in. You starting spring ball.
And see, like, even...
And my coach used to, they used to always start spring ball the week after spring break.
So you can't even enjoy it.
And as soon as you get back,
that's terrible.
As soon as you get back, the first thing they doing first on Monday, 6 a.m., drug test.
Oh, definite. I hate that.
Hey, it's Jmarc here. I want to talk about the production team of the podcast, Creators Network. These guys have worked with local artists, captured unforgettable moments at weddings, and recorded models for New York Fashion Week. They're experts at bringing your vision to life, no matter what it is. And the best part, they're just a DM away on Instagram. So if you're ready to turn your ideas into reality, connect with Creators Network today and see what they can do for you. Peace.
Dang, that sucks, bro.
Yeah.
I hate that for y'all.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to think. I don't even remember how it went for us, but it wasn't like we had some time to enjoy it, and then even afterwards, we had some time to recover.
Yeah, because my thing is, I didn't do drugs. I didn't care for that.
Yeah.
But the thing that sucked is you gotta live on a microscope. all the time. You feel me? It's just like, damn, like there was no freedom. But
not at all.
I don't know. It gave you discipline.
Nah, definitely though.
For sure.
But I feel like one thing that I don't even say I lost it. It was just I changed when I left. You leave as an athlete. You leave as a boy. We graduate high school to go to college. Young as hell, bro. I was 17 my whole freshman year of college.
Ain't it funny your mindset going in?
No, for real. Wild, bro. But it's just, like I went in, but it's just like when being hurt and coming back home, this is I spent with an exception of the month I went out to Atlanta, I spent 11 months at home. Longest time I've been home in a long time. Yeah. And I spent a significant amount of time with my parents. Yeah. Like my wife, I've been with her all throughout college, so she knows me as an adult opposed to me as a child. She's starting to me being home. She's starting to see my childhood, and she's like, "Now I see why you are the way you are." Yeah. So but me being home as an adult, like I said during college, spring break I couldn't come home. Yeah. Like spring break, I'd probably be home for like a week or a few days. Yeah. After that, I'm out. Yeah. But majority of the year, on campus for summer. Yeah. Spring, holidays, games, we got stuff to do. Yeah. So it's just like my parents didn't really get to see me grow into an adult. Yeah. So from their perspective, it's like, oh, that's my boy Darrion. Yeah. But then I'm a man. This time being home, I had to really let them know, hey, I'm a man. Yeah. Like a lot's changed. I'm a grown man. What you say ain't law no more. Like, bro, it was wild because my pops told me to do something, and you know my pops. Hey, that's hilarious, man. He told me to do something, and I was like, "Why?" Just because I said so. I was like, "Bro, pops, I'm a grown man, bro. Like, you gonna need more than that. I have stuff to do with my life. Yeah, you have to elaborate if you want my assistance." And he was like, "You ain't gotta, you know how he is, bro. He started being a dad, bro. He started being a dad. I was like, well, you know what, pops? Like, I don't need you, bro. Like, I got my own house. Yeah, I'm not a dependent no more. Like, I respect you as my father, but I need you to respect me as a man because the same shit that worked as a child, it don't work no more. It ain't gonna work no more. You're not finna whoop me. Yeah, you're not finna whoop me. I'm a grown man first. You feel me? So it's like I respect you as my father, but I need you to respect me as a man, and it put a strain on our relationship early on because me and my parents have a great relationship. I talk to them, but they always had me. At first, they probably take it as you challenge them. Yeah. But it's like not learning you now. No, and that's definitely what it is. Sure. Yeah. Me and my mom's relationship has grown significantly since I've been home because I call my mom. Even in college, I would make our conversations intentional. Yeah. But since I'm home and I had like a pretty balanced schedule, I talk to my mom every day for at least 30 minutes. Yeah. Me and my pops, we talk every time when we talk. Like, he a man, I'm a man. Like, we don't need to talk every single day to show up. Like, but when we talk, it's gonna be a good convo. A great convo, bro. But it was just like my pops be talking to your pops all the time. Man, same. My pops said that. Said, hey, can't get right coming over. He said, for real. He said, I'm about to come up and see that. But it's wild because like my pops be in his own world, but then when I tell him like, oh yeah, we still stay in touch with X, Y, and Z, like that shit make him smile. Yeah. Because my pops didn't have that growing up. He didn't have that growing up, so he was like, he always want to put us in a situation where we can grow with people and then like be able, a lot of my pop's friends like dead and gone or locked up. Yeah. So it's like he didn't get to live the life that we live. But yeah, like this time being home though was extremely liberating because now it's like I've been home. See my family. Yeah. I'm rooted. Yeah. And I think that's the most important thing with everything is just being rooted. I'm rooted. And it's like I can go anywhere in the world. But I also know I can come back home if all else fails. So you think college prepared you for all these moments? Like oh, definitely. Just like where do you think you learned the most from? I mean, obviously you was only at Nebraska for a year. Yeah. But you can learn a lot a year. But so, do you think you learned more from Oklahoma State or Nebraska? Because I feel like because as a grad, you probably more so just on some ball type stuff in Nebraska, huh? It was different in Nebraska, though. Yeah. Nebraska. So I grew into a leader. Like, Oklahoma State did a great job of teaching us, bro. Joel Tubman, he's a minister now. I don't think he coaches anymore, but he do great at leadership development. Yeah. He did his damn thing with us. Yeah. But I was growing into a leader at Oklahoma State. then I get to Nebraska, and it wasn't like I didn't go there thinking I was gonna lead.
Yeah.
I went out there being me. I went out there thinking like I had tore my pec my junior year, and I ruptured a tendon in my pinky.
Yeah.
2 major surgeries, 2 season-ending surgeries in the span of 3 years. In my head, I'm like, bro, I'm not going to the NFL. I'm damaged goods. They don't want me. So in my head, I'm going to Nebraska like I'm putting my all into my brother. I'm gonna make sure my brother dreams come true. Yeah. So like I'm coming here, I'm gonna do everything I can to prepare him while I got this time with him.
How dope was that to play with the bro? I feel like that's surreal. Like playing with Pop Warner, of course, middle school and all that. But
I owe him though. So I owe him. So confession time. I don't know if I went public with it. Going into my senior year at Bishop Dunn, my brother was a sophomore. My brother hadn't started on varsity since his freshman year. So sophomore year, that was supposed to be a very pivotal moment, pivotal year for my brother as far as recruiting wise and everything, especially for the team.
That boy went crazy at Dunn. Shit.
What? But that was supposed to happen a year earlier.
Yeah.
My brother was playing offensive line. He was gaining traction offensive line, and me, I was starting both ways. Because I was starting both ways, they needed me as an offensive tackle. So that means I wasn't playing as much on defense as I wanted to. So that was my brother's year to really get it in.
Yeah, yeah.
I accidentally broke that nigga knee. Right? So it sucked. You know, rough
on the curb or something like that.
On the curb, bro. Yeah, bro.
I remember that. We always wonder what happened.
Yeah, bro. Shit was wild. But so since I missed my senior year of high school with him, the year we won state.
Yeah.
Fast forward, I was like, bro, I owe him a year. So I went out to Nebraska thinking I'm just gonna give my all to my brother. That's it.
Yeah.
But in the process of me giving my all to my brother, motherfuckers see it. Yeah. Younger dudes who I was there with saw it, and they just started gravitating. Yeah. And it was another set of twins. It was a set of twins there, the Davis twins. Love them dudes. Congratulations. They know why. But yeah, we went out there with them, and we just kind of DT, D-Neil, like we all, everybody in the D-line room, we just came together. Yeah. And I think it came from me just trying to inspire my brother and trying to, get him better. It brought the D-line group a lot closer too.
For sure.
And then when the D-line group got closer, it got the whole team in on it and things like that. And it went from something that I was just doing with my brother to like the whole team looking at me like, where we going? Yeah. Shit was wild. Yeah. Shit was wild.
I know the environment was wild too, because I always see on Twitter, like Nebraska, most consecutive games sold out, whatever.
Nah,
was that shit as live as advertised?
Yeah, bro. At Oklahoma State is different. Oklahoma State, bro, we went on a great ass run. We went on a great run, bro. We was them dudes, bro. And it was weird because we little brother to OU. Yeah. So it's not the same in the state. Yeah. I'm not I was a 2-year starter there. Nobody care about me at Oklahoma State.
For sure.
I was Oklahoma State 4 years. My name holds no weight in the state of Oklahoma. I'm calling a spade. But Nebraska, my name holds weight. Not because of me though. Yeah. Like a lot has to do with me. But my last name Daniels has a staple, has a name. It carries weight in Nebraska. But because of my brother, it's an exclamation point at the end of that thing. Yeah. So it's like I spent 1 year at Nebraska, but just because their fans are so loyal.
Man, them fans is crazy out there. I
got neighbors down here.
Yeah.
Went to they're Nebraska fans. They have like Nebraska on their shit. Yeah. And one day I was just like walking. I seen one dude outside. I was like, "Go Big Red." He was like, "Hey, go Big Red." And then like we chopped it up for a few seconds.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I live down here. Like I went to Nebraska for a year." He's like, "Oh really? Like you play ball?" I said, "Yeah, I play ball." Darrion Daniels. He said, "Damien's your brother, right?" In Texas, bro. Yeah. Wild, bro. But
like no way you really on it. Yeah, but
bro.
They fans is loyal. Like They deserve to start getting the ball rolling there soon.
And bro, with them though, I feel like they downfall comes from they live too much in the past.
Yeah.
Like and it's nothing to do with coaching or the administration, bro. Because like everybody was cool. Even Frost, like Frost is a winner.
You was there under Frost,
bro.
Right?
Yeah, I love Frost, bro. Frost is a great coach.
I see how Frost turned UCF around. So that's why I was like, man, that's why I was scratching my head confused.
That's the thing. Like people like you look at his track record, like bro, like
his track record crazy.
Even though we wasn't winning,
they was like 1-10 one of these years. Then they went like 11.
Look at the numbers, bro. Like, yeah, we wasn't winning, but like our players were going crazy. Yeah, our players had crazy numbers.
I mean, I was looking at the games. I think I counted like 5 or 6 games where it was single possession games.
It was funny. Somebody made a statement. They said, "Hey, we should just throw Nebraska in the playoffs because we know they're gonna lose by 3." Wild. Straight up though. It's gonna be a good game and they're gonna lose by 3.
All those games came down to a coin flip and I was on the wrong side.
Yeah. But I think a lot that has to do with Nebraska's issue, and it has nothing to do with administration. It's just the name that comes with Nebraska. It's like either you are going to be as great as we used to be, or not great at all.
They had a dynasty back in the day.
Bro, my pops played against them.
Yeah,
I talked to my pops. I was like, I hear all this shit about how Nebraska used to be. How was it really? He said, and my pops don't give nobody credit. He get nobody credit. He said, them white boys was different. He was like, them white boys.
Well, your pops played at Tech, right?
At Tech,
yeah. I remember he came over one day and brought them highlights on a VHS tape. I was like, damn, he was nice with it.
He deboed them niggas.
Nice with it.
We went to so getting recruited out of high school. Me and Damien went up to Texas Tech on a unofficial visit.
Yeah.
So we go up in there. Tony, oh my gosh, bro, it was so cringy. He said, "Hey, how back y'all film go?" It go, no, Texas Tech did a dope ass thing. They did dope as hell. So they had me and my brother in there. They had a highlight reel, right? It was my pops from Tech and then me and my highlights from high school. Yeah. And they had Stun Like My Daddy playing in the background.
That's loud. That's
loud. Crazy.
That's loud.
So my pops had watched it. He was like, "Hey, it's lit." So he goes, "Hey, how far back y'all film go?" They said, "Oh, we got all them games." My daddy said, "Give me them." No, bro, got back every single tape that they got.
Like, I remember my pops. Your pops took the CDs to my dad crib and got them burnt.
Yeah,
because they was on tape and he wanted to get them burnt.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly. Bro, he got all of his old film and bro,
that's live. I know he was like a little kid in the candy stuff.
Nah, bro, it was funny as hell just seeing him do it too, because like that's the Tony Daniels I didn't know.
Yeah,
you feel me? So it was like he was sharing. My pops had already had his injuries by the time I was around, so it was like that. I always hear stories, read articles, reading and seeing are 2 different things. So like seeing my pop
after seeing it, what would you say your thoughts would be?
Oh, he was that nigga.
Because you already know back in the day, hearing shit, everybody hype shit up. Like back in the day when they used to be like, "Oh, I would have made it if I blew my knee out. Let's just turn your damn ACL."
Nah,
but they used to talk about shit back then like so intense. You would just think it would be the most craziest shit.
I'm gonna tell you. So like I already knew my pops was cold with it. What solidified, I don't even say solidified, what kind of like verified him. My D-line coach at the 49ers, Chris Kasarik, he played at Texas Tech. He didn't make the correlation with Daniels and Daniels. Yeah. So me and him, we chilling and stuff. And I was like, "Hey, yo, Chris, my boss told me to tell you, wreck him." And he was all like, your dad went to Tech? I was like, "Yeah, he played at Tech." "What's your dad's name?" "Tony Daniels." He said, Tony fucking Daniels is your fucking father? I was like, yeah. He said, he's like a fucking living legend. Yeah. And I'm in my head, like, I just know him as Tony. Like, that's my pops. Yeah. So, like, hearing the dude, like, I ain't gonna say worship him, but, like, speak so highly. My pops like, oh, man, like, ain't no telling what he was gonna do. And it was just wild. I told my pops that shit. My pops like, bro, I told you, like,
I was like that. Like, don't play.
Injuries is a motherfucker, bro. Like, injuries, my pops had reconstructive knee surgery in both his knees. Yeah. Just to give the viewers a little information, like.
And he played in the league. He was a dog.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony Daniels, you don't know about him, look him up. He's a dog.
Forced him into retirement. My pops went to New York. So he was at Green Bay for a little bit. He played behind Richard White, all that stuff. Yeah. He was finna go to New York. He was finna sign. They put him through a physical. And what ended up happening was, and this shit sucks, bro. But my dad found an issue with my pops. Like, I forgot, it was something in his back, in his spinal cord, something like that. They said, "Hey, Tony, like, this is the situation. One wrong hit, like, you won't be able to walk ever again." And he was like, "We not gonna sign you here because of that reason. Some other team might take you. I just don't advise you playing anymore." Yeah. And my pops talked to my mama at the time. They already had my sister. I was on the way. My daddy had to make an executive decision, but like, hey,
that's tough.
Yeah.
Especially when that's a dream. Like, That's some shit you've been thinking about since you was probably a kid. Like that's tough.
Nah, facts. So just
but you been in a decision. What you think you would have did?
Me?
Yeah.
What I would have done?
Yeah.
It wouldn't have made it that far. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Because like I mentioned a little bit earlier, like I love football because I'm good at it.
Yeah.
However, I have multiple interests outside of the sport.
Yeah.
And this time period being hurt, I really been able to stretch my legs out and other things that I am good at.
For sure.
And I love football.
Yeah.
I do. I love the camaraderie. However, my life and my health, I value way more than the sport.
It's gonna go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen it, like me getting hurt.
Yeah.
I got hurt at Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
I seen my teammates being that dude while I was hurt on the team still. I was looking like, hey, yo, like I'm rooting them on, but in my head, I'm like, it's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
It's gonna
The
keep
game
going.
don't stop.
And it's like, why does my life have to stop? Because the game.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people too, like as an athlete, once you retire officially, as you would say, you don't have no direction. A lot of people don't know where to go afterwards because you gave it your all. Like they always tell you, don't have a damn plan B. Because if you have a plan B, you're setting yourself up for failure. That's always dreamed about it. I mean, thought about it too and did it too, just because like, I don't know, I never wanted to set myself up for failure anyway, because the same way you do something is the same way you're going to do everything.
Everything, definitely.
So I'll just say all that just to say, a lot of people, when their careers come to a brief, abrupt stop, they're shell-shocked. Like, walking away from the game on your own terms,
it's different.
You have peace.
Definitely.
Walking away from the game when you don't have control, that shit chews at your mind.
I'm finna put you. I'm finna mess everybody mind up with this real quick.
Yeah.
Why was your schedule in college the way your schedule was in college?
What you mean by that?
Like, did you want to wake up that early?
Like the structure of it? Or
yeah,
what?
the structure of it.
I don't know. It's a great question. Maybe, I don't know.
It's because it was given to you that way.
Yeah.
They had a schedule and they gave you a schedule.
To get you disciplined?
They everything in your life was just given to you.
Yeah.
You didn't have to worry about where your meal was coming from because they got food for you.
Yeah. You
didn't have to worry about what clothes was coming from because they had clothes for you. You feel
Yeah.
me? We even got to the point where they give you a stipend. You got a little money to do what you need to do with it. Everything that was already mapped out for you prior to, right? I love football for what it gave, but one reason why I don't like it is because of what it took away. It took away from me how to function as an adult.
And be independent.
You
know, it's crazy. A lot of people, especially like my peers in college, they had a problem with that. They like exactly what you just said. They feel like we had a handout, a piggyback for everything. Oh, y'all guys get handed out this, handed out that. So like, it's funny that you said that shit because that's a lot. That's how people used to always approach me with exactly what you said. Oh, you're handing out this, handing out that. I feel like, yeah, it takes back a little independency, but then it actually opens up, you know, being able to just flow and just do shit.
Yeah, but it makes you. The reason why I didn't like it, it just kind of makes you a little bit dependent on the structure of the system.
Yeah.
So like when I got hurt, like as an adult, I like, you know, even in college, when I got hurt in college, like, hey, Darrion, make sure you come here for treatment at this time. When I got hurt, and I had to come home, I had to set my own schedule up.
And that shit is different, right?
This different, having complete control.
Having
but
to
I'm
look
not gonna
out, having to actually do the work.
Yeah. But not even gonna hold you on that. That's why I say it was liberating. Because it was like everything I do has to have intention. Everything I do has to have purpose now.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people don't want they like the thought of freedom, but don't know what that means. So
to put in that situation.
Yeah, to be put in a situation where like, hey, like, okay, thought about it. If you have a bad day and you have a 9 to 5, you can blame it on work.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
If you're an entrepreneur or if you have complete freedom to do whatever you want to do on a daily basis and you have a bad day, whose fault is that?
100% on you.
It's 100% on you.
Yeah.
People want freedom, but they don't want accountability.
That is a tough word. that is a tough word.
Because like in me, like I put a tweet. I was like, bro, take 100% accountability of everything bad that happens in your life, but everything good that happened in your life too. Yeah. Like, cause without you, it won't be able to succeed. Like when Snoop Dogg said, "I want to thank me." Yeah. I felt that shit spiritually because it's like, damn, bro, I don't give myself enough credit for all the work I have put in to put myself in position.
Because a lot of people take that shit as bragging, but at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what nobody think. It's a big difference between
Nah,
cocky
facts.
and confidence.
Nah, facts.
So
Factual.
if you believe in yourself and you walk that walk, you gotta talk to back that shit up.
Nah,
So,
definitely. But it's just the transition from like not having football to having football. It was pretty difficult. But I do think as athletes we do need to, because like I was very good with time management in college, but I think we need to challenge our athletes to prioritize life outside of football as well.
Yeah.
Because it's when football is your whole life, and it was my whole life. Shit, it is my whole life still.
Yeah.
Plays a huge factor in my life.
Yeah.
It's one of those things though where it's like the sport gonna move with it was here before you, it's gonna be here after you.
That's the tough part.
So in my head, it makes it easier to indulge because I don't see us as one anymore. I see us as two different entities.
Yeah.
And I give, instead of my energy being football, I give energy to football.
Yeah.
And then when I'm out of that state, I'm out of that state. Yeah. And then I give energy into everything else. So it's like, I really do challenge athletes who do think their whole life, or not even athletes, just people in general who think that their career is their life. Like, bro, that's just something you do. Yeah, that's not
who you are.
That's not who you are.
I love when people say that shit because, like, straight up though.
Nah, facts.
So let's go back to the time when you was with the 49ers. How was that getting to the 49ers, going through camp? How was that?
So our first year we were ass. Well, everybody got hurt.
Yeah,
everybody got hurt that year, but it was I've been a part of winning programs. Oklahoma State, Bishop Dunn was a winning program for starters. We won state. Them dudes.
They was running through Dallas.
Man, for real.
Yeah. Recruiting everybody in the goddamn area. I was like, damn.
Facts.
I should have took my. I was just so childish. The only reason I didn't go because I couldn't get with the uniform shit. What was that coach? Mike Johnson. Yeah, Mike Johnson. He in McKinney or some shit now.
Yeah, he McKinney now. I went there, spoke to his boys, bro. But it's not gonna lie to you. Bishop Dunn was a great choice. Yeah. Not mine. I wanted to go to SOC.
Yeah. That's why I went to Duncanville.
I want that on record. Yeah, I want that record. I wanted to go to South Oak Cliff High School. Like, I wanted to because I believe in them boys. Like, when they won state, everybody was surprised. I wasn't fucking surprised.
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised.
Because in 2015, they straight had Jordan Stevenson. He was like that.
Bro, it's wild.
Stevie, what's the quarterback? Stevie or something like that?
I forget, bro. I forget. But it's crazy because, like, I remember telling somebody, like, at Oklahoma State that I was doing an interview, and I said, like, bro, it was better players than me in high school. I was talking only about SOC. Yeah. Like, there was a lot of people in the state that won't touch me. Some dogs at SOC. Yeah. I just feel like given the right resources, given the right attention, they'd be. They would have. You would have heard more names ring bells than. Bro, what? Yeah. But I've had familiarity with winning prior to going to San Fran. For sure. So when I get there, it was more so how to go from good to greatness. I'm a born and raised Dallas Cowboys fan till I die. But when I got there, I had to learn so much about the history that I've grown to admire them. Not admire them for who they are, but admire them for
their history is crazy.
Their history is ridiculous, but it's a lineage that they have throughout the organization. I don't know where that comes from. Like, I think there needs to be a study. I would read it on like how certain organizations, it doesn't matter who's in the room or who's running things, how they have that same aura and that same,
like the Steelers.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I want to know what is that called? Like what is that called? Because like it's crazy because you have different people who've come through the organization, have their own twist on it, but it's still the same level of excellence.
That's just crazy.
But like going there and just like actually seeing that shit up hand and being in the room with
it just floats in the air or some shit.
Bro, what, bro? No, but not gonna lie to you, bro. Yeah. It made like I'm gonna say it's gonna sound corny as hell, but even then, like to this day, when I work out, bro, I say this shit to my head, bro. Every day I work out, and every day there I would work out and would practice to earn the right to be on the field as a Niner. Yeah. Wild as hell. Yeah. Like still to this day, I have this. Do I want to be a Cowboy? Yes. Never been in that locker room, so I don't know how it would feel. But as I work out now, I still like think to my head, I'm like, damn, bro, like I want to get back to that 49er level of excellence. Cause like sharing being on the field with a Fred Warner, Eric Armstead, a DJ Jones, bro.
How was that? I know Fred Warner was a dog.
It made you. I always looked at football as a sport. Always have.
Yeah.
Until I got to the Niners. That shit's an art. Football is an art. How people approach it is an art form.
Yeah.
What Fred Warner does, be on one side of the field and make a tackle on the complete other side of the field, that's an art form. What Jimmy Ward does is a fucking art form. How Nick Bosa does the same pass rush move to 11,000 different players and have the same outcome, that is a fucking art. Bro, watch Nick Bosa's first 2 steps.
Yeah.
Whatever move it is, those first 2 steps look the exact same.
That stance crazy too. Like
It's crazy. I mimic it too.
Yeah.
Like I mimic it too because he's like, it's like a.
I be watching that stance like
It's a sprinter stance.
he's so long and it's.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know how to. It's different.
Yeah, but Chris Kasarik, he told us, he's like, it's a race to the quarterback.
Yeah.
And like Nick's stance is literally like it's a 40-yard dash stance. Yeah. And bro, just being with like Nick isn't a talker. Like he doesn't just talk.
Was he a quiet guy?
Yeah, he pretty quiet dude.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure y'all can tell from like the way he is on camera. But he
I think they mic'd him up once and he wasn't even mic'd up.
Yeah, you're not talking, bro. But the shit that he does say, like he carry weight. I know my rookie year, I got beat in 1-on-1s. And I kind of stood in the back. I was like, I don't want to put bad shit on film. Yeah. And he walked us in. He was like, don't do that. Huh? He was like, you keep going. You keep getting better. He probably don't remember that, but like that shit stuck with me. Yeah. So every day I would try to get as many. After that day, every day I was just trying to get as many reps as I can at 1-on-1. Try new shit, try old shit, just try to see what works. Yeah. You feel me? Because like I can't be in the back. You feel me? Like he definitely put me on game, but shit, like just being in that locker room with them, seeing how they approached it, it's like I have always been the hardest worker amongst the hardest workers of every organization I've been a part of. I do my extra everywhere. They do extra out there.
And that shit was weird to see, right? Because I've been on team. I've been talented, but I'm always been a grinder, just from where I come from. And then sometimes it'd be crazy when you run some extra guys that just running extra sprints or doing extra sleds and shit after practice. Like,
but it's contagious.
What?
It's contagious.
Yeah.
Like it's
like beating you to the punch. Like, because I'm the type of person I get pissed off. I see that shit.
Oh, definitely. I'm competitive, bro.
My motor is high.
Yeah.
Like if I see somebody doing that shit, I'm like, fuck that. They was there at 5. I'm gonna be there at 4:30 tomorrow.
You feel me?
Fucked up for real.
You feel me?
That's exactly how I've always been. Though.
And it's out there though. It's when I tell you it's contagious because like you can tell there's dudes out there who naturally doesn't have that in them. Yeah. But because they're in that environment, they rise to that occasion.
I love that shit though.
Oh, that's why they win. Yeah. That's why they are so effective because everything they do is contagious. And it's not just players, it's coaches as well. Why do you think the Jets are having such success now? Yeah. What Robert Saleh brought to that organization.
That defense looking stupid.
It's contagious, they just
need a quarterback.
It's contagious.
Yeah.
Miami with McDonald, bro?
Yeah.
It's contagious.
Yeah.
That's the 40 and like that's like whatever the hell they had, what Shanahan and Lynch had in the Niners, that shit is contagious now. The Jets have it and the Dolphins have it. And look, the Texans got it now. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like just being in that locker room, being with those players, bro, it makes you want to do more. Yeah. It makes you want to be more. They had like 2 horns, bro. Horn in practice, and then the horn to stop motherfuckers from keep working out. Yeah. It was wild. Like practice in, everybody does the extra work. Yeah. And then usually like that shouldn't take too long, just like 10, 15 minutes. Nah, bro, it's like another horn. They're like, hey, Jackson locker room. Like, for real. Yeah. And it's always people out there, bro. Like, I stayed out there. One time I stayed out there as long as I could, bro. I ran extra.
That shit was enjoyable.
Did some core. Yeah, bro. Yeah. And it's rewarded, too, on some shit. Like, coaches, they come like, hey, I see you out there. Keep it up. Like, they don't shy on giving grace, I think. Yeah.
Because you know some people, you're just doing that to be seen by the coach. Nah, that shit, like you said, that shit actually feel good.
They encourage it.
Yeah, that shit feel good.
They encourage it. Like I see you out there, like, hey,
and then,
keep doing it. We gonna give you a shot. You see that
shit shows up on Sundays.
Yeah, bro.
The tape don't lie,
bro. Let me tell you, this motherfucker, Chris Kasarik is crazy as fuck.
Yeah,
this motherfucker would make us touch the ball carrier every play.
Yeah,
I'm telling y'all the secret for the 49ers defensive line, right?
Yeah.
Chris Kasarik said, if you don't want to run far, get to the fucking the ball carrier first.
Yeah.
Bro, I bullshit you not. Within the first like 4 or 5 seconds of a play, everybody on the defensive line would touch the damn ball carrier before they even break the plane.
Yeah. That shit shows up on tape.
It shows on tape.
The game tackles was crazy. Prime example, when Dallas played for the 49ers last year, playoffs, I said, damn, this game tackling is crazy. It's crazy.
Bro.
Because when I was at SEMO, I had a defense coordinator that was similar to that. At each practice, we used to have 3 turnovers a practice. Mm-hmm. If we didn't have 3 turnovers each practice, we start the opening day practice up with 20 sprints. We led the nation that year with 35 picks.
And see, we didn't run. So we didn't run in the we didn't do conditioning. That's because we practiced so hard.
Yeah.
And then Chris, like I said, Chris is crazy as hell, but his whole logic was the defense can go as far as the D-line take them.
Yeah.
So if they see a big dude running past you as a linebacker, they can be like, nah, that's not right. Now the linebacker's running faster. And then
we used to get charged up.
And then
yeah.
Exactly.
Oh
so now everybody trying to get to the ball, bro. And it's just it's a hunger, bro. Like it's the machine. And bro,
they used to tell us to get out the stack. They'd be like, this shit right here. This shit right here. They get the little red laser. This shit right here. I'm like, fuck.
Bro, you get minuses for that shit.
Yeah.
Like on effort.
Yeah.
Like you could go crazy for the whole first half.
Especially, don't let it be a backside guy.
And we don't
play not even going to you, and the backside guy beating you to the ball.
Yeah. And Chris don't give a fuck about sacks. You're
not on that field.
Chris don't give a fuck. Chris didn't give a fuck about you get a sack in practice.
Yeah.
He still wants you to run after that ball.
Yeah.
Why? Because ain't no fucking sacks in practice.
None of that.
It's crazy, but look, I'm gonna tell you, bro, that shit translated over to Atlanta when I went out there.
Yeah.
That's how I knew the Niners were different. Because when I went out there, there was dudes who had those same qualities, but as a whole in the collective, it wasn't like that.
They didn't enforce it really out there, huh?
But even then, like they
probably didn't enforce it like in San Fran, but you said it was contagious.
Yeah, very contagious.
Out there, they just kind of just go through the motion. Coaches weren't really tripping on
it. Yeah. But they also could tell that they were developing. They're trying to figure it out. They're trying to get their identity. But it's like when you put that gold on, stand for something.
Yeah. This takes me to my next question. So as an NFL player, if you're trying to make your way and get established, do you think it's easier to make a team that's already established or a team that's rebuilding and trying to find their image?
I want to say it. I want to say a team that's already established.
Yeah.
Right. Because now we're in a time of instant gratification. Everything has to be done now.
It's crazy.
Prior to my injury, do I think I had a good shot of making a team at the Niners instead of being on practice squad? Yeah. That's because they believe in development. But 2, their screening process is ridiculous. Like, you got to be made of the right shit to get in this locker room with us.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're not bringing you in here as a body. We bring you in here because we want to play.
Yeah.
We bring you in here because we think you can win with you.
For sure.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no camp bodies. There's no such thing as a camp body
Yeah.
in San Fran. If you there, they think you can win.
Yeah.
And shit, they gonna make it as competitive as possible, bro. It's real competitive at camp. Like, of course, you know the people who went ain't going nowhere. But for the rest of us, man.
He said, man.
But see, look, prime example, dude came in with me, Jonas Griffin.
Yeah.
Baller.
Yeah.
Baller, bro. Undrafted free agent. Dude went crazy. For us. He worked hard for his special teams, dude. Wasn't good enough. I don't want to say good enough. The level of greatness in San Fran is so crazy. They released him. He is now the starting linebacker for the fucking Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Crazy. Practice squad backups in San Fran are starters elsewhere.
He was a practice squad
player, bro.
Now he starting
special team. Like, he hard worker. He made it the right shit.
Yeah.
He made it the right shit, bro. And bro, he a dog. He got hurt this past year, unfortunately, but you ain't, bro. It's just, and I don't want to give too much credit to 49ers. Like, they do a great job of grabbing people who already have that shit in them and putting them in the collective.
Yeah.
And then once you put them in everybody who has the right shit in the collective, something beautiful gonna come from it. But I'm just saying, like,
But the process that the one thing you would say, the process that they put into their players before they let you in.
Yeah.
That's what you give credit to.
Yeah,
After that, then it's just
because it's easy to get anybody. I can just get anybody that looks talented. Because we talk about Elijah. How many teams you think really would have took a shot? He that dude, bro.
Yeah.
That he made her the right shit.
Yeah.
He made her the right shit. I think he was a 6th round pick.
Yeah, he was late.
Late.
Dude was a dude.
Late, bro.
He's a dude. Yeah.
Man.
That boy was going crazy out there in Louisiana.
Bro, what? And you gotta know football to see that shit.
Yeah.
And not know football like X's and O's and numbers. Nah, you gotta know like a warrior spirit.
Yeah.
You have to know a warrior spirit to be able to go out there and get guys like that. Like you don't just go out there. Like let's look at Kinlaw, for example. I love that dude to death.
Yeah.
You don't just like other dudes in the draft. There's dudes that went higher than him. I don't know everybody else personally, but seeing the shit that he made out of, bro.
Yeah.
Every day I'm going to practice like I gotta earn the right to not beat this nigga. I have to earn the right to play with this nigga. That's how, bro.
And earn that respect,
bro.
Yeah.
What? And that's how it was in the locker room, bro. It's like I have to earn the right to play with these dudes.
That's beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. That's beautiful to think about. Like when I'm over here trying to earn the right to play with somebody, that make you that makes you get out your comfort zone. It make you step your level of play up, your preparation, your mindset, everything. That shit makes you overall better as a person.
But you know what's crazy? Like I'm like, of course I'm a defensive player, but offensively, them motherfuckers stacked.
With Debo and them, huh? How was it being at practice with Debo?
He talking shit, bro. He talking shit, but that's what he is.
Debo,
he bring the best out of everybody,
bro.
Bro, I love seeing BA and Fred go at it, bro.
And Trent, I can't forget about Trent. That boy Trent like that.
I don't think I've ever seen Trent lose to Nick.
Trent is like that.
Bro, I don't. I think we just went over that. I don't think I've ever seen Nick beat Trent.
That boy's like that. I don't even pay attention to old lineman, but Trent Williams, hey, that boy right there is a dog, man.
Nick has beaten everybody in the NFL. I don't think I've ever seen him beat Trent.
That boy is smooth on his feet, quick hands. He like that.
Trent's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like we say Tom Brady, but like Trent's the GOAT.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
Trent's the GOAT.
He really holds shit down over
like
there.
I understand positions.
And he talk that shit. That's why I like. He talk that shit.
He is like I don't know how long has he been in the NFL?
I think they said like. I think it's like 10 seasons,
bro,
or 11 seasons. He
however,
a vet.
Yeah, however long he's been in NFL, subtract that by 1 because that was the year he got hurt.
Yeah.
Every year after that, like every year he's been all pro.
Yeah.
He's that dude, bro.
And I was listening. So he said he had like a cancer or some shit. That's what you were talking about when he got that little injury or whatever. Yeah.
That's the only year he didn't make it.
That dude's a dog.
The GOAT.
And he earned every ounce of money.
Nah, bro, that motherfucker. Nah, bro. And like that's you in the locker room with these dudes.
Yeah.
You in the locker, and I was young, so I really wasn't like talking too much. I really was just soaking it all in.
Yeah.
But like just being in that locker room, seeing how people prepare. My boy Zach Kerr, he really taught me how to be a professional. Like everybody had their own rituals. Everybody did what worked for them.
For sure.
And he was like, and he really sat down with me and was like, hey, Double D, this how you kind of figure out what worked for you. Just try shit. And then he gave me some rituals that I do to this day, just to prepare for working out and shit. And he was also like older too, so he had to warm up before he warmed up.
Yeah,
but like,
which makes sense.
Yeah, but
at first I know you probably like, damn, what's wrong with this old head? But then,
no, but G shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like I warm up before I stretch and I warm up before I warm up to actually work out to this day and make my body feel so damn good. And even like, bro, it's a lot of shit that I learned in that organization that I carried on. And I even instilled it in my brother. I'm like, hey, D, you do this? You do that? He was like, damn. I'm like, yeah, bro, like G shit.
Put
bro.
on game,
like,
though.
It's a lot. Like, it's the reason why these motherfuckers are always in a dance, bro. It's a reason why it don't matter who the fucking quarterback.
Yeah.
It's a reason why it don't matter who's on the offensive line, who on that D line, who in the backfield. They all made it the right shit, and they all have a level of excellence that they strive to achieve. And I'm glad to be a part of that organization. I'm glad that I learned as much as I did because now everybody else who I encounter, everybody else who ask me, hey yo, like and what I do,
give game,
yeah, and it's like I feel like everything I learned from them, when I do pass it on, it helps make other people better as well.
Sure. So yeah, so I know your time there was great with the injuries and stuff. I mean, everything happens for a reason, but
Yeah.
that was frustrating, huh?
Oh, bro, it was.
Because without the injury, you think you still be in San Fran or what?
Nah, I'd definitely be there still.
Yeah.
No ill feelings with them at all.
Yeah.
Love everybody up there from
It's all business.
from coaches all the way down to like supporting staff, even the security people at the gate. Like everybody, we all
love. Yeah.
All love, bro.
I used to always watch your snaps. I was like, "Boy, that boy, I'm living through you." Turn up there.
I'd be happy.
I was living through you.
Like, did I, bro? One thing, bro. People ask me, how was it in San Fran? Only thing I didn't like about San Fran was the prices. Yeah. That was it. I wish I would have played more?
Different.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I wish I would have played more. I felt like I deserved to play. Yeah. But when you win, what the fuck you gonna do? You feel me? Like that's in my head. That's where it's at. Like everybody got. I feel the way I feel. But like looking at it as an adult, looking at my situation, not being in my situation, it's like ain't shit to be upset about.
Everything happened for a reason.
Everything happened for a reason, and I'm just glad I had my experience I had out there, bro. We had some fun, bro. Yeah, I made some brothers, bro. I'm still in a group message with a lot of them dudes still.
Yeah, that's wild.
Well, we dropped like funny tweets and funny shit. We have dialogue, and everybody on different teams and shit now. That's but it's just, bro, like that D-line room I was a part of, bro. It was a special room. Yeah. We were arguably one of the best. We was the best defensive line in the NFL at that time, and arguably the best defensive line room like in history. Like that room was crazy.
Y'all was some dogs. They were showing like the stats of the QB harries and pressures. I was like, bro. All them stats matter.
Nah, man, it's crazy. Yeah.
Bro. So everything you learned from San Fran and the Falcons being in the league, how do you think you're gonna be able to take that to the USFL?
Man, just speaking with my teammates that I've had contact with, the off the field shit is already there.
Yeah, of course.
They already there. Like Birmingham Stallions won it all last year.
Yeah, they was nice. So
like hearing my teammates talk and see how they interact
it's just like you keep getting sprinkled to all the winning.
Yeah, bro, you feel me? You feel me? It makes me feel good because it's like I made up the same shit. I don't care how y'all try to dress it up. Yeah. It's like obviously they think I'm a winner because they want to add me into their winning culture. But
you just don't add bull. You just don't add anything.
And that's kind of that's my thing. Like they brought me in for a reason. And I'm gonna do what I do. Yeah. I'm gonna add what I've learned. Yeah. Even if it's already installed or not, I'm just gonna magnify. I'm gonna magnify it, and like I said, I'm not gonna change who I am. I'm just gonna continue to be who I am to the fullest, and then win. Yeah. Cause like when we win, everybody have fun. Like shit, we like I said, I was hurt. Yeah. Motherfuckers was winning. Yeah. Quiet as hell.
The USFL, I paid attention. Cause I got a couple homies that's playing in the league. Got one with like Pittsburgh, the Maulers.
Okay.
Another one with what's the other team? I forgot the other team. But all that to say, I paid attention to the league a lot last year. Shit's highly competitive. You excited for it coming up, bro? That league was lit live last year. That shit was live. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, it's different.
I feel like the level of play, bro. Dudes was going.
So I talked
balls to the wall, bro.
So before I went out to Atlanta, I was talking to some dudes I was working out with. They played in the USFL. Yeah. And I asked them, I was like, "Hey, yo, like, how was that shit?" Because from a consumer, from a motherfucker who know football, I'm watching these games like this don't look like no bullshit. Like this is good coaching. Real deal. This is good football. This is technical as hell. So I was talking to a dude I was training with. I'm like, "Hey, yo, like, how was that USFL shit?" He said, it's football. Yeah. It's good football. Yeah. It's the difference between good football and bad football. Yeah, he's like, "Nah, bro, it's good football. Yeah. It's competitive. We getting after it." And I'm like, hearing that from another ball player I respect, I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm happy to be able to get into it. And
I mean the numbers don't lie. I think last year they signed, I think it was like 20-something plus, I think it was like 30-something plus dudes signed from the USFL to the league. Like the numbers don't lie. If my numbers ain't correct, you can fact check me. But the USFL they put some niggas out back to the league,
bro. And
to the league.
And it's crazy because like everybody goal is to get back to the NFL?
Houston Gamblers. It just came in. My homeboy played for the Houston Gamblers.
Okay. Bro, I be hate when that shit happens.
Yeah.
It's funny because like when I have my moments like that, I'm like, damn, bro, that CTE kicking my ass. And
Yeah.
my mom be like, don't play like that. Don't play. I'm like, bro, mom, it's
All that damn bang. I played defense, man. NCT whooping my ass.
Man. But I really did forget my train of thought.
See, CT.
But yeah, bro, like just I'm excited to go into that thing, bro. I'm excited to go into it and just compete.
Yeah.
For the most part, like I said, everybody is trying to get back into the NFL.
Yeah. What are you looking to get out of it?
Football.
Yeah.
Period.
Are you trying to go back to the NFL?
I mean, that door open.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
where I'm at is where I'm at.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I think in my past, I was so worried about where I wanted to go that I didn't enjoy where I was at.
In the process, huh?
Yeah, like you heard how I spoke so highly of San Fran and my time there. I didn't feel like that when I was in it.
Yeah.
In my head there, I was like, I need to be playing. I deserve to be playing. It was a lot of youth in that shit, bro. So
So you just feel like the maturity.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely grown up.
Because I struggle with that too sometimes. I struggle with being where all 10 toes are at. It's because when you're in a moment like that, it's hard to have
definitely.
have that tunnel vision. Like your mind is just everywhere. It's racing.
Exactly. So like me, I'm at a point now where I'm like, what I look to get out of this?
Yeah.
I want to win.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. Like, I'm here. Like if I'm in Birmingham, that's where I'm at. Let's get it. I'm gonna do everything I can and during this time period to prepare us to win. And if the NFL come, cool. But that's not my goal. My goal is to win first. Like I'm where I'm at because that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rush the process. I'm not gonna speed through the process. I'm not gonna fast forward, think through it. I'm here. So I'm really, and that's because football also got taken away from me.
Yeah.
So I have a different love for it.
When football gets robbed from you or taken away, or whatever word you want to use, like you say, the love is different, bro. Like it makes you realize that this shit can be gone at any second, and you can't take that shit for granted, bro, because it's crazy. Like football careers, like, and then if you end up like them old heads. Oh yeah, back in the day, boy, I used to hate hearing them old heads talking about it back in the day because it got took from them. A lot of them got to injuries or dumb shit off the field. It got took from them. And so a lot of them don't have peace.
That I get, like, if my career was to end with my injury, I would say I wasn't at peace because I feel like I didn't get enough football out of my body that I wanted to at a high level.
Yeah.
But like as far as like that woulda, coulda, shoulda shit, it would have been none of that. Off the strength of like
I hate hearing that shit. I ain't
where
gonna
I
lie
was
to you.
at though. Like it ain't like I went to some rinky dink ass school. Nah, motherfucker, I went to Oklahoma State. We had dogs. I played behind dogs. Like I learned from dogs.
I used to watch.
I went to Nebraska, bro. I'm a fucking black shirt. That means something.
Yeah.
I'm a black shirt.
Yeah.
That means something. You feel me? I went to San Fran, bro. I didn't play there, but motherfucker, look who I was in the room with.
Yeah.
Like it ain't like
they polished you.
I should have been better. I was better than him. I could have like, nah, bro. The motherfuckers who was on the field was on the field.
And it's on the field for a reason.
On the field for a reason.
Yeah.
And this is also me now talking.
Yeah.
But even like my time in Atlanta, I was like, bro, like motherfuckers that was there, they was there for a reason.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like I if my season would have ended with Atlanta, I would have been able to go forward on with my life and not say I should have been this, I should have been that. Only thing I was like, man, I wish I would have seen what it would have been without my injury. That's only like I would have had. But as far as like I should have been this, I should have been that, like nah, bro, it wouldn't have been none of that because it's like you gotta have respect for the motherfuckers who you there with.
Yeah,
like motherfuckers work just
because it's some dogs too. They there for a reason.
They there for a reason.
Yeah, I feel like as the level of competition started going on, it took me to college to realize that motherfuckers is nice all over.
Not gonna lie to you though.
Like, it took me.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Yeah.
After playing professionally,
yeah,
niggas in college went on shit.
Yeah.
Like at all.
Yeah.
At all. Cause like,
is it a big jump? You think?
Yeah.
But not the speed, but like mindset or what? Or what would you say the biggest difference?
The little shit.
Yeah.
I was always more athletic than the person I was playing against.
Yeah.
I was always faster. Was I always the strongest? No, but I knew I had some elusiveness and quickness on
Yeah.
the dude I was playing against.
Yeah.
That shit don't matter.
Yeah.
If you don't know the little technical shit.
Yeah.
I like to do a little like I love basketball, so I like to do a hezzy little shit before I
Yeah.
do my pass rush move.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, D-line coach said that's too much dance, not enough advance.
Yeah.
And Trent Williams sat on my shit. Like I practice squad against Trent Williams every day on scout team, bro.
Yeah.
You learn some shit from a dude.
Yeah.
So like
You think he taught you a lot?
Oh, he taught me a lot.
Yeah.
Even indirectly, like him, like shit that wasn't working on him. Like I knew that shit wasn't working. I knew why it wasn't working because I look at.
I know he had fun with that
You
shit.
feel me, bro? So in my head, so it's like the little details. You feel me? Like certain steps, spacing, shit that you don't think about. You just think like, oh, I'm faster than him. Timing in NFL is everything, bro.
Hey, that's exactly what I had coaches that played in the league and they used to say that shit. He was like, you can't be waiting for this gap to open up or this hole. He's like, see the difference between motherfuckers in the NFL and here, they see some shit they now. And if they wrong, but they gonna go now. You feel me? So that's why I heard like.
Have you ever like noticed on like wide open touchdowns with receivers and quarterbacks how like the receiver doesn't look like they're running full speed? It's because they don't practice that full speed.
Yeah.
They don't. They jog through that shit. The quarterback know where to place it, and then the receiver knows in his head timing. I know where that ball gonna be at. So let's just say,
is that quarterback play different?
It's completely different. Quarterbacks put the ball where they know.
Because that's just an art. That's just an art.
Motherfuckers don't give Jimmy G enough credit.
Bro, I like Jimmy G.
They don't get that dude enough credit.
And everybody keep Trey Lance this that. I'm like no disrespect none of
all
that.
Quarterbacks that was
Jimmy, I like Jimmy.
All quarterbacks that was in that organization, Shanahan got them there for a reason.
Yeah.
I talked about that already, bro.
Why you think Brock Purdy did so damn good this year?
Bro, but Jimmy G.
Everything around him.
Put some respect on Jimmy G name, bro.
Yeah.
He was there for a reason.
Yeah.
And he had success for the reason he did. But bro, it's like I said, it's just those little details. I feel like is the difference between NFL and in college. Like you can get away with athleticism in college.
In the NFL, you can't just get away with that shit. Because everybody's just a dog.
And you can't do the same shit. Motherfuckers watch film. You ain't see, that's the thing. In college, you going against it's player against player.
Yeah.
Coach against coach. Right? In
Yeah.
NFL, it's coach against coach, coach against player. Wild. Coaches will scheme against a player because they know how much of an asset they are to a team.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, bro. That's why, like, I'm gonna speak.
How does it boil down to that in pro level versus college though?
Bro,
coach versus player.
I've
definitely seen that more where they schemed up versus a player more so in the pro level versus college.
So.
Because in college, you have a dude killing a team, and they don't even.
I can't really like speak on it too much because like I've only been in a 3 year. Well, I'm gonna say 2.5 years.
Yeah.
2.5 years, bro. So I haven't got as much information as I wanted to from it, but just from that short amount of time being in it, and then also watching it from my couch, you know, watching it and knowing what I know, makes Shanahan a motherfucking monster.
Yeah.
Because it's like. He knows how he gonna plot against somebody else, so he know how to move his guys accordingly.
Yeah, I love that shit. Them type of coaches, as soon as the game over, he probably watching film 3 hours later. Motor is high. I love that shit. That's one thing I would say. That rush, that adrenaline is crazy.
Shanahan made a statement saying he don't sleep until the end of the season.
I'm already knowing because I'm telling. I've been that type of player, and I've been around coaches and other players that as soon as the game is over, game ended at 3 p.m. They watching film at 5.
Yeah,
everybody out they watching film at 5.
Obsessed with it.
That shit is addicting.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, like that's probably why I'm not in NFL right now.
Yeah.
I'm not addicted to football.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
You gotta have that a little bit of that addiction.
You definitely have to have that addiction, and I just love football. Like I love football.
Yeah.
And that's it. I just love it. And you know, people be addicted to it. And I feel like that's nothing with college. Difference between college and football. Motherfuckers in NFL, they addicted to that shit. That's all they care about.
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah.
Football.
And that's why a lot of them have tough times with breaking away. I got a couple questions I got to ask you off of here. What message would you like to share with young athletes who aspire to play pro ball, and what advice would you give to pursue their dreams?
Damn, these said to pursue their dreams.
Yeah, because right now I got a couple homies right now from small schools. Like one right now, he actually in Lancaster.
Mm-hmm.
My boy Jmarc, shout out to my boy. He at Lancaster at the CFL trial right now. He went to a small school, UMHB. They cool at D3. They win a lot of natties and stuff, but it's D3 level of comp.
Yeah.
They, you know what I'm saying, knock it, and he's struggling, trying to get his head, foot in the door. And I got a couple other homies, you feel me, that's on the same type of path. They stressing, you feel me, because they know it's extremely hard.
Nah, bro. So
I try to give advice and seek other people to help me give them game.
So it's kind of contradicting what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Your sport ain't to say y'all be y'all. You more than a sport.
Yeah.
Like you a child, you somebody's child. You gonna be somebody's parent. You a brother. You a sister. You're a sibling.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you're a role model to somebody. So it's like it's not that sport ain't who you are as a person.
Yeah.
That's the first and foremost thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like once an athlete, you're able to set your sport aside of you and look at it, it takes a lot of pressure to become that person you thought you was. Because it's like, like me, that I think I was gonna be Super Bowl MVP. Hell yeah. You couldn't have told me that, nigga. You couldn't told me I wouldn't be on TV. I'm going to Disney World. Like you couldn't tell me I was gonna be that person. You couldn't tell me, bro. But it's like as I got there, I started to realize like it's a lot to do. It's a lot to do to get there, for starters. But on top of that, like sometimes it's not in your cards.
Yeah.
And you have to be okay with it. So, you're not your sport for starters. But I'm actually finna copy for the inspiring part. I'm finna flex real quick. Ryan Clark.
Yeah.
I DM'd him. Yeah. And we had a nice little dialogue.
I like Ryan.
He told me
I had a little argument with Ryan on IG.
He be interacting with people. That's dope as hell. That's dope as hell.
I like Ryan. Yeah, Ryan Clark. Hey,
so
real cool dude.
So he said, I played with the confidence of knowing I belonged and worked with the desperation of knowing that no team shared that thought. That shit stuck with me.
Yeah.
Because his
story cool too.
Bro, crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. So like with him telling me that, it really resonated with me. I tell that to a lot of like these young cats, bro, like work with that desperation.
Yeah.
But play knowing that you belong.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because like that shit is
makes sense too.
That shit's transferable.
Yeah.
Like work ethic. People think like Mamba mentality. The reason why Kobe was who he is because when you think Mamba mentality, it ain't just sports. Yeah. It's all aspects of life. Sports transcends life. That's why I be telling people like, bro, that's like we athletes, yeah, but we more than athletes because like all those
the lessons and do it all. You learn a lot.
It's transferable.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, like my advice to them is to work with desperation, but also perform as if you belong. And that's in sports.
Yeah.
That's in business. That's in everything. Because like if you work for it, you know you belong.
Yeah.
It don't matter what anybody says. It's like, motherfucker, I'm here because I belong. I deserve to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say to a small school dude that's trying to get his foot in the door in one of these leagues, the NFL or XFL or anything? What would you say that is important to try to, kick that door down and even get an opportunity?
I would say,
because the politics playing it.
Ain't no tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Because my time in Atlanta, I feel like I fucked up on. It's like I was like, even though plays didn't come my way, I didn't make plays happen. You feel me? And a lot of, like I would sleep at night being like, all right, bro, I have a better day tomorrow.
Yeah.
I have a better day tomorrow. But then once it was no more tomorrows, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
You feel me? So my advice to like those dudes who try to get that foot in the door, ain't no tomorrow. All you got is now. Make your opportunities happen.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then it's like, give them a reason to keep bringing you back.
Yeah.
It's hard. I'm not like, nothing I'm saying is easy. And it's easier said than done.
For sure.
I definitely, and I got to put that disclaimer out there because, motherfuckers be taking shit so literal and be like, he said it. I'm like, nah, bro.
Being a pro athlete is tough.
Yeah. Like,
cause I ain't gonna lie, sometimes like outside looking in, that shit gotta be, I feel like that shit gotta be, that That shit gotta be called. It's gotta be like a call on your life. Like so sometimes it's just meant for people.
Nah, bro. I'm not
You
gonna
know
lie
what I'm
to you.
saying?
Like I contemplated quitting this shit multiple times.
Yeah.
People don't know it. I was depressed in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Didn't know I was depressed until I got out of it.
Mm.
I cried a lot in Nebraska.
Yeah.
I cried a lot in San Fran. Like I have a love-hate relationship with football.
What even made you gauge that you was depressed?
Because I'm happy as hell now.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, did you have a low point?
I didn't know I was
made
there.
you look in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm really.
But I didn't, like I said, in the time, I didn't know I was depressed until I was out of it.
Yeah.
So, like, the reason why I know I was depressed is because I'm happy now.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm happy as hell. Like, with any opportunity I was at, I was working this wonderful job at Actilent as a recruiter. Happy as hell there. But it's like, I'm happy now. And then I sit down and I think about, like, when I think about my time in Nebraska, don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun. The reason why I had so much fun at Nebraska was because I was fighting demons and didn't know I was fighting them until I got out of that room.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it was like, bro, that shit, like, I say shit, right? I say things to make the path, I don't want to say look glorified. I say things to make it seem like you can do it because you can. Everybody can do it. Like what I did, I haven't done anything that's special. I haven't done anything not special, right?
Yeah.
But I always want to put that disclaimer out there. Like I had to work for it. I haven't done anything special, but I had to work for it.
Yeah.
And I've had to have my battles going through it. And I'm still here.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I'm Super Bowl MVP or not, I'm still here.
Yeah, that's one thing I always said too. Like everybody got a story, a journey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the biggest difference that's gonna make it all is the ones that's gonna give up or not. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so many people that could have did this, could have did that. They give up on it on the journey. Shit, anything worth good takes time. Yeah,
Nah, definitely.
Yeah.
And see,
and not just saying, oh, if I just keep working that out. First of all, you gotta be real with yourself and know if you got the shit or not.
Pause. Run that back one more time.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, you gotta be real with yourself and you gotta know if you got the shit or not.
Thank you.
Then after that, then that's what comes the hard work, the grind, the hour, like all that. It's gonna all reflect.
Definitely.
Like one thing I always tell the homies, shit, 5 years from now, you gonna see who was working or not.
No. Dead ass.
The shit gonna come. You gonna see who was working or not.
But the hardest thing to me right now is knowing the people who work for it and their opportunities got shut down before they could harvest the fruits of their labor. Like Riley Williams III, bro, he went RJ. I played with him at Red Oak. He went to going to Bishop Lynch. Played at Arkansas. Season was ended shortly because of his career, because his neck injury.
Yeah.
Bro,
that dude was a dog.
There is no doubt in my mind this motherfucker could have been an NFL leading rusher.
Yeah.
And there's no doubt in my mind, bro.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of stories like that where it's like, bro, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that's kind of why I can't give up. You feel me? Because like I've been in a position where I've seen people who I believe, like I said, I'm very modest, I'm very humble. Don't get shit twisted. I'm here because I deserve to be here. I'm that nigga. Period.
Yeah.
I'm that nigga.
Yeah.
Just because I'm being modest don't mean I still don't believe I'm that nigga. But there is dudes who I feel like were more blessed and gifted in other aspects than I.
And they weren't as fortunate.
Well, wasn't as fortunate.
Yeah.
So
because I've even listened to stuff like that. That's crazy that you say that you touch on that.
Yeah. So like when I know it. I know it's people who like look at me and be like, damn, that could have been me.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, you know God with you too, because like I said, I done played with street legends. You feel me? High school code, whatever code, but like you say, like
it wasn't in the cards for him.
Yeah, it just wasn't in the cards. For them. Yeah.
And then like like another thing that kind of like I do everything for myself. Period. Do everything for myself. So if I didn't want to play football, I wouldn't be doing this shit. Yeah. So I'm doing this for myself first and foremost. But after everything else after that, it's for everybody who helped get me here. And then the people who I know looking, because if I was to quit now, all the young dudes who I done gave inspiration to, my word don't mean shit to them no more.
Like, man, so what the hell was he really on?
What was you really on? You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? So like that's kind of like it's another reason. Like I know his eyes on me, and it's like I know it's bigger than me. So it's just like I have fun with it, And it's just like I put myself in a position to where I put myself in a position in life where no matter what it is I do, whether it's like, you know, sports or not, I'll be able to be that the same Darrion. I'll be able to be that same ray of light, that same inspiration to the people.
Because you know who you are.
Because I know who I am in my core. Yeah.
Well, shit, man. Hey, it's been real chatting with you, my boy. I can't wait to watch you in the USFL season coming up. Let me know the number and everything.
Oh shit! Hey, look, shit though. 79 is my lucky number.
Yeah.
79 on the periodic table is gold. That's why it's Darrion Golden. But people don't care about shit like that.
Yeah.
But
it just went over some people's head.
Yeah, went over a lot of people.
know.
I'm smart as hell too. Like people don't. I'm more intelligent.
Very intelligent.
Than people give me credit for.
And it's crazy. A football player is intelligent. Wild, huh? All right, shit. We out. This your boy Jmarc, my boy Darrion.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Make sure y'all tap in USFL coming soon, man.
Appreciate my boy.